Hi Aries, this is your reading for the upcoming week. Let's have a look and see what is coming through, what messages I have for you, and what I can share. So, of course, we are going to begin, and I just wanted to mention as well that if you would like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below, since I do giveaways every single month. If you would like to purchase any personal services, personal readings, intention items, which thousands of people, by the way, have seen results with, the review section is down at the bottom of my website, where you can check out the intention item reviews. There's items for various areas of your life, like crystals, candles, sage bundles, candles, teas, etc. So yeah, definitely feel free to check it out if you are interested, and literally everything is there. So let's begin and see what's coming through. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Okay, let's have a look and see. Okay, this is going to resonate with a few people, and that is that some of you potentially can get engaged this week. Now, if you are in a very difficult situation with someone romantically, or you're completely single and there is no one around, the message is going to be different for you. In that case, I don't see that, you'll just get proposed to, but if you've been in a connection that, is very strong and you've sort of been having your hints about things, I do see that there is a proposal energy for some Aries. And also the other interesting thing here is that you might also be asked, like, hey, do you want to move in together? There's an offer in regards to stability that I'm picking up on romantically. And for example, if you are completely single, there could be an admirer here who wants to talk to you, who wants to actually speak to you, improve the connection that the two of you have, build on that sort of solid, like, emotional bond, or really even apologize. So it's going to vary from person to person, but for some of you, I do sense a proposal, or at least being asked to move in together with the other person. I think it's interesting. I think that it is it can probably sound quite scary as well, but I think that, yeah, there's an offer in regards to stability. Now, what I also just saw as well is that some of you might also get an offer in regards to like a raise or more responsibilities in regards to your work. So that's also another thing that I see. Basically, it is a week of opportunity, and I think that that is one of the most beautiful things that we do pick up on, is that this really is your week to work and persevere and have that sort of strength. Yeah, so I do sense here that some of you have felt quite lonely. You may have felt like nothing's really working out, nothing's really progressing. It's interesting because the Strength card here shows that you have got everything in you in order to be able to progress forward. The King of Cups here is also about emotional stability, and also gaining emotional stability from others. So that's another thing, is that if you've always found that you are so kind, you're so caring, so empathic, and nobody else around you really gets it, or they're not as kind towards you in that regard, here we are, really looking at a situation and a scenario where we see the betterment of that energy, and people around you are much kinder, much nicer. They are also asking you how you are and what you're up to and what you're doing and things like that. And I think that that is, of course, extremely, extremely important as well, which is obviously very strong. So let's put those there. We've got quite a few major arcana. You've got the Virgo energy, you've got the Leo energy, you've got the Taurus energy, you've also got the water energy. So you've got all of the signs present so far with all the elements. Ten of Cups, yeah. See, I did sense here that something's coming together in your romantic life. You may also discover someone who you really, really like as well. But there's a real sense here of satisfaction, and for some of you, it feels like a completion, is what I will say. Now, I will be very honest, if you're really desperate for love, and if you are so desperate to the point where you get angry, angry at the universe, like, oh, the universe doesn't work for me, or you're so desperate to the point where you are, well, I guess the energy of desperation, it's like obsessive, like needy, like you need it, and if you don't get it, it's just like the worst feeling. well then, you know, things can delay. We know that with the law of attraction, the key is to detach. Once you manifest, you got to let it go. That's the bit that so many people struggle with, because they just can't let go. They have to constantly need it. So the key here is that if you are struggling and you do feel very desperate, the key is this week, try to sort of go with the flow, take care of yourself, your goals, your hobbies, your dreams, do things for yourself, right? Because that's really, really important. And you'll find that things flow a lot better in this department, and also in regards to work as well, whatever it is that you're desperate about. So the Page of Wands with the Hanged Man and the Magician is, of course, Mercury energy, and this shows communication from people around you. So, you know, honestly, it's that kind of energy where when people want to talk, they want to talk, and when they don't, you just feel like crickets, right? So what I will say to you here is that it's a week of balance where you are resting, you are taking care of yourself, you're spending time with you, but also there are people around you that want to talk, and you might be surprised as to why they suddenly want to talk when they weren't really talking before, if that makes sense. So just, I think the best thing here is just to go with the flow, to be honest with you. That's the best thing that you can do in this situation. This is kind of just how they are and what's happening. But yeah, romantic wise, I see a lot of progress. Look at that, you got 3 angels at the top there. Judgment, 2 of Cups, and Lovers. You just can't make this up, can you? Look at that, 3 angels. So beautiful. And the most significant thing here is that you may have to make a decision as to whether you do want to speak to this person, whether you do want to move in, whether you do want to accept the proposal, whether you do want to continue to get to know them. There's a decision where the ball is in your court. And the 2 of Cups here is also about harmony and balance, making sure you fill up your own cup first. If your cup is not full first, what I've said in this reading is going to delay. I'm being very realistic here. You know, this is really, really important. So many people come to me and they're like, Moonlight, like what you said didn't happen. But then I also make it very obvious in the readings that if you are very, very desperate and you need, it is generating fear, right? This is love, which is living, just flowing with things, you know, letting things be and not forcing things. This is fear, where you need, right? So you want to live in love, not fear, right? In fear, nothing can come into your hand, but in love, everything can come. So this is really important. And then, yeah, I got the 3 of Cups, which is very social energy, okay? Friends, family members, colleagues, work colleagues, they want to speak, okay? And you'll be like, what? There you go, right? Communication. Independence, confidence, strength within yourself. This is the 9 energy as well. We've got here the Sun and the Page of Cups. So clearly, you know, you have got admirers, people that do really like you, people that do want to interact with you. I don't sense that they want to like leave you out in the cold. You know, they really do want to be around you. And I think that what's really quite significant is essentially, I think that what you really need to know in terms of what's going on in this situation is that actually your internal state of mind impacts what happens around you. And that is so, so clear and so key with what I see is that if you are floating, everything in terms of opportunities around you will also float. But if you feel like you are sinking, then it is time to try and, you know, find a way to swim. And it's hard sometimes, it really, really is. But one of the keys here is also meditation. Meditation can really help you in terms of everything that you also want to achieve, because meditation is natural detachment. What is the key to the law of attraction? Detachment. So, you know, creating that spiritual shield, really trusting in your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, the universe, also helps tremendously in terms of things coming together and things progressing beautifully as well. So this is very, very significant. So taking care of your internal self and of course your external self and just looking after you can actually help everything you want to progress further. Okay, let's look at the tarot dice. Okay, so we've got the Magician right up here. Communication, okay, there's going to be a lot of communication with people around you. You've also got here as well the 10 of Pentacles, which is incredible because that's about, you know, multiple areas of your life coming together, be it your home life. Things are starting to align romantically as well, things are starting to align, and also how you feel within yourself. And then we've got here the Ace of Cups as well. Ta-da! Ace of Cups really is a beautiful, beautiful card of openings and opportunities which are there for your taking this week. So stay open to them. And that is what we have, Aries. So of course, if this reading resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out the description box below for information on personal services, free reading giveaway, and of course, intention items which are on my website. And take care, everybody. Okay? Yeah, bye! Oh, also, yeah, TikTok and Instagram, I post short readings on there, but there are some fake accounts, so just make sure you spell my username correctly, and it should be good, but everything's listed down below. Bye, everyone!